I don't think I've ever had a day where I explored as much as we did today. Anywhere.
You ready to go explore New York today? How cold is it?
41 degrees. What you looking at?
Where we're going for coffee first.
Yeah, we were trying to leave at 7 this morning. We woke up and then went back to sleep and back to sleep and back to sleep. And now it's like 9:30.
To be fair, the sun didn't even rise until 7:30 today because tomorrow is daylight savings time.
But also we were looking for bagel places and they're all closed because it's the Sabbath and we didn't think about that. But this is where we're parked in New York, which is kind of crazy that we're able to just park here a week straight. We're right next to the river and this is just a street that you can park on for a full week pretty much. That sign up there, the only thing, oh, you're not gonna be able to see it because our windshield is so dirty. But there's a sign that says no parking for like an hour and a half on Monday and Thursday because street sweepers might come, but we just sat in our car and didn't have to worry about that. It did take us 2 hours the first day to not find a spot here, and then we came the next morning and found one. But that's all the boring stuff. Let's go do something fun. Can't let people know we live there.
So our first stop is actually right here. We are walking alongside the Hudson River.
That's the entrance to the state park. And the reason that's significant is because not only does it give you a nice view of the river and the George Washington Bridge, but it's also where we go to the bathroom. And I think that's about as close to the river as we're gonna be able to get on this hike.
Away from the platform edge.
Where to?
This way. Thank you.
We're gonna eat this.
The Met.
So what's neat is we're coming up on the first subway that we went to in New York. And that's because the first night that we were here, we couldn't find that spot for 2 hours like I was talking about. So we actually parked on this road, right in between the Natural History Museum and where we're going right now. We made it. You look so cool. You wanted to go in?
No.
Cost money? Fair. Not the worst place to eat your croissant and drink our coffee. Get to meet some of the locals.
They weren't very friendly.
No rush, but I know we have a lot we want to do. What's next? Because I don't know the plan anymore. You changed it on me.
I did. We have more things to see in Central Park.
Before we got here, I totally didn't realize how massive Central Park was.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, 3 miles north to south. Where are we going, though?
We are going.
Good destination. Is this what we're heading to?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Belvedere Castle.
Oh, it's a freaking castle?
I mean,
Is there any, like, significance to it or something?
just a lookout.
This is awesome. Where to next?
Bow Bridge.
Because you're my beau?
Sure.
Is that also in Central Park?
Mm-hmm.
There's so much to see.
This is also where they measure the weather for Central Park.
I was surprised at how warm it was because I've just been in our van working for the past 2 days. So being out in the middle of the day with the sun out has been much warmer. Besides today so far, what's been your favorite part of being in New York these past couple days?
I really liked running in Central Park. That was really fun.
Yeah, especially because the marathon's tomorrow. You have to run through that. There's a waterfall. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect a lot of this to be here. It's a big rat.
Yeah.
That's the first time we've seen one in New York though, so that's gotta be neat.
Apparently there's a rat boom right now. There's like 21,000 estimated rats where there were like 16,000 the previous years.
At least we didn't see him in the subway though.
Yeah.
That's a plus so far.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a rite of passage, but I'm glad that we haven't gone through it. Do you know why it's called Bow Bridge? Because it doesn't really look like a bow.
Yeah, like a bow.
Oh, that type of bow. I was thinking like a hair bow or something. Oh my gosh, that makes more sense. The ceiling is nice. I feel like we'd have to be here for like a month and a half to do everything that we'd want to do here. Especially with like needing to work and stuff.
So this is the literary walk where there are different busts and statues of different famous poets, authors, things like that.
Yeah, Shakespeare actually read his plays in that amphitheater right there.
Yeah, I meant to take us to the zoo.
Well, if you want to see a far view from a seal, you don't need to pay for tickets, so that's nice.
Yeah. Seals the deal.
Oh, yes. Those buildings are so tall. I thought the Empire State Building was the tallest because I'm dumb, and it's like 500 feet shorter than those ones that are at the south end of Central Park. So this is a little bit hard to navigate because Those are the literary guys. Right where that minivan is over there is where we walked into the park, and then we just did a big circle, and now we're back here. Good thing I don't know where we're going, so that was a fun walk in the park. All right, you don't have to tell me where we're going, but I'm very hungry. Are we going to food in the next hour or so?
No.
Then I should grab some food. This is neat, but I feel like we get laughed out of any store we tried to go into. I would feel very out of place. I don't get it, because I think like this looks like trash. All of them. Like, what is that hat? What is that hat? I still can't get over how crazy these buildings are. Never seen stuff like it before. MoMA?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Museum of Modern Art.
Museum of Modern Art. Also known as freaking MoMA? All right, we got MoMA. What's next?
Did you say MoMA? St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Ooh, do we get to go in that one? That's, oh my gosh. So what's so significant about the cathedral?
It's just really pretty, that's all I know. It's iconic.
You did a lot more research than I did, but I still don't think that either of us really know a lot about the city. So this church is where they held the memorial for the firefighters who had passed on 9/11. So they have some names etched in glass, and they restored the whole rest of the cathedral, but they're not going to restore that part, and they're just going to keep them there forever. Where to next? So many things to do, so many things.
This way.
You don't like telling me where we're going, do you?
No. I like to keep it a surprise.
Starbucks, really? That's where you're taking me? Are you kidding me? Hey, we got the Empire State Building, the tallest building in New York, right?
No. That's a Chrysler building.
Okay, so I still haven't got my food yet, but maybe we stop in here and see if I can find something?
Sure.
I found a spot for us, babe. Look at that. I'm useful in our relationship. Man, if we need groceries, this is a great spot. Maybe a little expensive, though. And we're out. We wound up in Grand Central Station.
Yeah, on accident.
An accident for me? How did I see Grand Central Market and not think you were taking us here?
I don't know.
I'm so stupid. Also, I am not profitable to our relationship now because you were coming here anyway. Anything specific in here you wanted to see?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're not even done in here yet. Oh, did you find it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're looking for the oyster bar, but I guess Chris found it.
Allegedly, if we were to stand on opposite ends, we could hear each other whispering.
Oh, from where?
I don't know.
So maybe her standing here, me standing over here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't think so, because it says the arched entryway. This is the arched entryway of the oyster bar. Yeah, let's see if it's here, maybe. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Whoa, actually, that was very reverberating.
I wonder if it's here.
But we have to face opposite corners.
Yeah.
Probably. What the frick? Say something else. Alright, I'm gonna see if the camera can pick it up. Keep talking. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
What the frick? This is crazy.
That's wild.
I'm like trying to look for you in the ceiling right now, but you're not there. That was so wild. That's like those things at the playgrounds when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Alright. Where to next, enchanted woman?
New York.
We're in New York.
You keep asking where to next, and I never tell you.
Oh, well then let's go.
E-library.
Finally though. Before we go here, gotta go here. It's cash too, so it's free money. Gosh, I'm so freaking excited. I wanted New York street food so bad, which Krista thinks is very weird of me, but I did. So we're gonna eat. This thing is good. We went over to Bryant Park because it's winter time, I guess they're calling it that.
It's Winter Village.
Yeah, I thought it'd be more parky and less shops everywhere, which is what it is. Might need to get some more food, but let's head to the library. How much is the library?
Free.
They guard the knowledge. There's a bunch of New York public libraries like all over, but this is like B1, you know, by the lines. Oh, this is so cool. To be honest, we're going to the 3rd floor and I'd see more books by now. I've seen a couple rooms for studying, but where are the books?
They're closed.
They're closed?
Yeah.
Well, I want to open them up. We're at a library. I'll tell you what, babe, a couple of days ago when I was thinking about like working here, I'm really glad I didn't make the trek down because that would have been very disappointing. It's like more like a museum library.
Yeah.
Than a library, so I'm glad I didn't do that. I think I'm learning. I'm not gonna ask where we're going next.
Good.
They're washing the windows and those cords go all the way to the top of that building. Oh, finally, back to the subway, get off the feet a bit.
Yeah.
What are we taking?
The N train.
Where to?
The Neverland.
You know why they have all these hats, babe? Because we're in Manhattan. Found it?
Yes.
What is it?
It's the Flatiron Building.
What the heck does that mean?
is just because it's flat?
I don't know. It's just a cool feature of New York. Now we're getting back on the N train.
All right. You literally just came here to see the building?
Yeah.
It's a very New York thing to do.
Also, it's Italy.
Want to get some gelato?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. The sacred keeper of the gelato. Oh, yeah.
Good.
On the R and the W subways, but not the N. And that's the one we need.
Because we're here.
Where the heck is it? We're getting closer. We have downtown in Brooklyn, but still the R and W lines. This is where we came out of, but weird that it doesn't say that the N train runs here. It says it there, so maybe you just have to be N the know. So we're obviously taking the subway a lot while Carissa figures out where we're headed. A lot of that is because we got these Metro cards, and it was only $33 for a week-long unlimited pass. Since we're gonna be here for about a week, and we can just park our van in the same spot, we got that, and we're pretty much gonna make use of that today, because it's $275 a ride. So if you do more than like 13 rides over the course of your week, it'll be worth it. I think we're already at like 5 or 6 today alone. If you're trying to do New York, I'd recommend getting that unlimited pass for 7 or 30 days.
The Mercer legacy is complete.
All they had to do is die. You said this is NYU?
Yeah, this area.
Nice. So the amount of colleges that you like going to, I feel like you want to go back to school. What is it?
Washington Square Park.
What is cool about it?
I will show you.
That's not Washington.
This is a cool part.
Is this just a monument?
I don't know.
But it's cool at least.
Yeah.
There's also so much going on. And lots of smells of the Mary Jane. What's next? I know, you won't. We went down, but now we gotta go down even more. The subway after subway. And now we gotta go back up. It's like a whole city under this city. Last stop. I think I might have a guess as to what we're gonna be seeing here. Okay, now it's no joke. We are by the tallest building in New York. No. I was 3. Do you?
I remember learning about it later, but
Yeah, me too. It's interesting, something that has affected everyone's lives so intensely.
there's a book called Undocumented Immigrants, I think. The author, she goes and interviews people in New York who were undocumented, who were working at the site of 9/11 after, who were cleaning up, and many of them like didn't get paid after. They have still like really awful health side effects from all the ash and everything.
We're pretty much on the edge of Manhattan now, yeah? On one edge.
Yeah.
Where? Susan.
I got it.
But I want to know.
It's the next part of our little NYC tour is the Anthony portion.
If that's just because we're only going to Wall Street, that will make me very sad. That's all you think of me? Oh my gosh. All the lights.
I don't know. It's not on my list.
Is all that you think of me is that I'm a stock boy?
No, I also think you're a Hamilton boy.
Joke's on you, I don't remember what that's from. Is that where they got married?
Buried.
Oh my gosh, he died young.
Yeah.
47? Oh.
Murder.
We listened to all of Hamilton while we've been in New York.
Do
We
you
probably
ever
listened to
listen
like
to the
6
final
times.
song? Because I
Yes.
feel like that's where all these key details
No,
are.
I feel vindicated. There was a group that came right behind us to look at the tune, and one of the girls was like, 40-freaking-7, and the guy's like, well, he was shot. And I was like, okay, good, this is a normal conversation that happens at this tune.
Exact replay.
All right, now is it time for the rest of the Anthony tour?
Yeah.
Birthplace of American government. This is where George Washington took the oath of office as the first president, right there, which is probably why his statue's over there. Huh. I'm glad we looked that up. That's pretty cool.
And later served as part of the U.S. Sub-Treasury. Now it's a museum. There's a lot of really cool museums here, but you need a whole other day for that.
Yeah, this is a let's see as much as we possibly can in one day so we could say that we saw it. Are we in search of the bull right now?
Maybe.
Are you bullish or bearish on the next 5-year outlook?
Bearish for sure.
Bearish for sure? What factors have contributed to that analysis?
Biden.
Oh my gosh. So judging by the horde of people, I think we found the bull.
Apparently, it's good luck to rub its balls.
I hope they get all the luck that they dream of. I feel lucky enough just to be living with you that I don't need to rub some stupid bull's balls. Hope that makes you feel very loved.
We are going this way.
I kept walking. What are you doing?
From Nathan's Hot Dog.
Is this like the original?
Can we do the number 2 combo?
These are some old bottles. Are we just gonna eat in the park?
Kind of.
Okay, interesting answer.
Patience.
I thought when you said there was a time restraint, you meant something was closing, not that we had to literally catch a ferry. I'm pretty sure we just missed the 4:30. Even better. Where do you want to sit? Or we probably should go back inside, I guess. A little stressful. Had a lot of stuff in our hands to be worried about. Worth it?
I'm just hungry.
Alright. It's worth it for saying that you bought from Nathan's. It's not worth it in terms of food. That was an expensively bad meal. So if you've never been to New York before, like I had it and like don't know the geography of kind of where we are, it's kind of crazy. There's basically just like 4 or 5 islands. So right here is Staten Island, which is where we're going to on the ferry, and we came from up here in Manhattan. So it's this big long island. Up here, the next island is the Bronx, and then over here is Brooklyn, and then further in is Queens. And so that's why we've been in mostly Manhattan, all Manhattan, and we're parked all the way up here, coming down to Staten Island just to see it and say that we've been there, and then going back up, and then probably over to later to Brooklyn.
Ready to get off and get back on?
Yeah, are we gonna step out of Staten Island at all, or just stay in the station?
In the station.
We gotta step out.
We might have to wait 30 minutes if we do that.
Okay, never mind, let's go.
All passengers are to remain on stairs until the ferry has come to a complete stop at the terminal.
Welcome to Staten Island.
Welcome.
Bye, Staten Island. I started recording right after, but the cop was like, you guys got about 10 seconds, so we had to start sprinting. What's the main reason we came on this ferry?
It's a good view of the skyline and the Statue of Liberty.
But we got on too late last time, and obviously this time to get a seat in this area, so we're just gonna stand. I was just like, no way, we're getting this at sunset too.
That's the plan. Nothing's a coincidence.
Do we have any other hour-long boat rides today just to see a couple things?
No.
That's fair. So Chris, I'm pretty sure that this is Ellis Island right here. What that building is. Because it's also in this canal and it's closer to the Jersey side. Because that's Jersey right there. A lot of cool stuff in this one little video. I would say that in terms of things that you can do for free in New York that make you really feel like you're in New York City, that's probably top of the list. So far. It was really, really cool. And I'm crazy that it was free. Back on the subway. Wow, look at that. All to ourselves. Well, we're in a mall now. At least it's a pretty mall.
That's true.
How do we get out of here?
I don't know.
Alright, we found a way down. We still don't know if we're going the right way, but hopefully this is the road out. So I suddenly really had to use the bathroom, and I asked like the people who were working here, they're like, go this way, and then go this way. And they didn't give us any specific directions. And we've just been walking for like a quarter mile now, trying to find stuff. Freaking saving grace right now. Wow.
So I was hoping for the superior view on the Brooklyn Bridge, but
And it also took us like way further away from it.
yeah, it's okay.
That would have been so nice on the Brooklyn Bridge. You planned this so well. To the bridge. We gonna get lost?
It's just not working.
Yeah, for some reason our internet's not working really well right here. Too many tall buildings maybe. Hey, this feels familiar. We noticed that the bikes in this place don't care about their own lives.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
wild.
We're like, are they acting like pedestrians? Are they acting like cars? No, they just act however they want to act.
They're driving in the wrong direction, not obeying traffic laws, and sometimes they do.
I've not seen one stop at a red light, unless there's like other cars coming, but they always just blow through the red light.
Seriously.
It's insane.
No one's wearing helmets.
No, very scary. You're fading a little bit. We need you for a couple more hours.
I'm here.
Yep, for sure. So that's where the bridge goes, but how do we get on the pedestrian part? Tell you what, sometimes it's not easy to find the places to look, but if you can find the places to look, everything is signed very well. So you can get there, but sometimes it's confusing to figure out where to look for the signs. I feel like we're not gonna get to the other side of the bridge too much behind a lot of these cars. So I kind of don't want to have to go to Brooklyn in the car. It'll take forever.
I kind of forgot that like walking across the bridge means walking uphill for a long time.
I forgot that too, honestly. There's some really amazing views from up here.
Yeah.
This would have been really good at sunset, but it's also really cool at night to see the skyline.
Yeah. Almost like we would have walked back at night to see the skyline.
Oh my.
Honestly, I thought about it.
Now we take the train though, don't have to walk.
That's true.
Then we come to the middle where there's a little breath of flat before we get to start going down. Yay!
Yay!
We're so lazy. You know what always makes me feel like people want me there?
What?
A big sign that says welcome. Alright, we're coming close to the end. Do we have any like plans for what to do in Brooklyn?
Well,
Or are we just walking back across like we did Staten Island?
I did plan for us to get ice cream.
What?
But
Look, I got gelato.
exactly, and it's kind of cold.
Is there anything else you planned?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Especially because this is the borough that you'd want to live in if we lived here.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, welcome to Brooklyn.
Thank you.
Are we coming here because that's what you think of me? You think I'm a... Oh my gosh! That's even worse. There are a bunch of these places to go that say how far they are from here. Heights Promenade.
Or is 2,342 feet.
Just under half a mile.
How do you know that? You're such a nerd.
If you need to know where to go, just cross the Brooklyn Bridge and then I'll tell you how many feet away you are. You just gotta count your steps.
And bring Anthony. There's a bunch of cool murals around here too. Love.
These murals are awesome. All right, made it to Front Street. What's the move? Look at the phone. Good, got it.
It's where a ton of pictures are taken, like New York photos.
That's all Dumbo? Just a spot for cool pictures?
We can go down more here.
So we're in an area that's got a lot more like brick buildings around it. And it's neat because the Dumbo is made out of bricks now. This is the Brooklyn Bridge Park. I wonder if these stairs go to something, you think? Overlook, maybe? Not to an overlook, just to the next level. What do you think's next?
This is it.
Want to do a helicopter ride?
Sure.
Probably can't afford that. This is it at Brooklyn or this is it at the tour?
This is it. The tour.
What? So what's next then? We got plenty of time to kill. 7:30. There's a loud boy up there. What's the move?
Chinese food.
New York Chinatown, baby. Doesn't get better than that.
Maybe China.
Luckily, we can take that guy instead of walking across the Brooklyn Bridge again.
We're doing a lot of walking for living in something that has wheels.
We're back in Manhattan now, yeah?
Yeah.
Are we already in Chinatown?
Uh-huh.
One stop. I think food will definitely help, but my legs and my feet specifically are starting to real issue. We're here. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Bring out some tea for it.
I don't think I've ever had a day where I explored as much as we did today. Anywhere.
What a great find. Cheers. That came out fast for you. I can't wait to finish that for you.
We'll see.
I like that it comes out as it's hot rather than all together. How is it?
Good. There's shrimp.
Oh, my turn. I'm so excited.
This is so rich. I'm like pretty full.
This is done. We'll have leftovers for tonight and tomorrow.
Spoiler alert. I wasn't done.
You just got even sleepier because of how rich that food was, didn't you? Thank you very much. Very rich, very umami. 2 meals for only $35, and this was a Michelin recommended restaurant. It's not Michelin starred or anything. We got turned around again.
It's beautiful. Where's the boba?
Never mind, they're sold out of boba. Take 2.
Need my boba.
Oh, my hero. Beautiful homage to the day, because this is like the best drink ever. Cheers. Pro.
A full day in New York City. Wow. See how many steps we hit. See, that says that today we walked 15.1 miles.
Mine says 20 miles.
What?
I believe that.
We'll count yours. 20 miles.
Mine was on my wrist.
So worth it though. What was your favorite part?
I can't process that right now. So much fun though. All of it. No regrets.
No, if you have a van, we didn't think that we were going to come to New York City because we thought it'd be too crazy. Finding parking initially was tough, but it's been so worth it to do. But if you want to see another adventure where we pretty much did in a whole state what we did in this one city, watch that video over here. We would love for you to be back next week. Next Sunday should be. Subscribe for that. Otherwise, got anything to say to our friends?
See you later.
Bye.